Hello and welcome back, everyone. In the last episode, we took down literally only the second step of this hard clue. Well, I guess we did a bit more than that. We completed a few quests, like the Lost City and Nature Spirit, as well as the main quest for the last episode, Fairy Tale Part 1. Now, with all of those quests completed, I was finally able to get the next step in the clue by talking to the Fairy Godfather, and he told me to go to Fossil Island. Now, would you guess that I don't have access to Fossil Island just yet? You're right, I don't. Well, looks like this episode is once again going to be revolving around completing some quests, earning some favor in order to get there, so without further ado, let's get started. So the first thing we need to tackle is the dig site quest. To start this, we talk to the Varrock Museum curator who gives us the A-OK to become a student of archaeology. With this paper in hand, we run all the way down here to the examiner. No name, just examiner? That's rough. Anyway, we get grilled by her to figure out how much we know about their studies. Shockingly, we don't know anything. Literally, we don't get any of these questions right. So, as to not look like a complete dumbass, we talk to these three people over here around the dig site, but before we do that, they all want to get something from us. Luckily, with the power of Runelight, we are essentially psychic and gather all of those items before we talk to them, and then we get the information as fast as possible. With the help of those students, we are able to retake the test and pass it this time with flying colors. The color is blue, by the way, because that's what it told me to click on. And honestly, the next section of this quest is exactly the same. We get stumped by the exam questions, and then we have to go back to talk to these students, and bada bing, bada boom, that next test is done. And guess what? The next step is the same as the previous two. Don't know the questions, talk to the students, get the items, take the test. I'm literally an expert at this point. I also want to bring attention to some of this multiple choice dialogue. Like, how do you prepare samples? You know, just spread some banana on it and you're good to go. It's too fucking good. At this point, we're able to use the dig site, and we need to find something that will impress the expert over here. So I spend way too long digging in the same spot to find this talisman. Seriously, look at all of the items I dug up here. There's a fucking million of them. We take the talisman back, and he gives us the okay to dig in these shafts after we give the workman right over here the right papers. We climb down these shafts and find a Mr. Deeping down there, where we ask how to move a large pile of rocks. So I'm just going to summarize this next part. We make a fucking bomb. Yeah, we're going to blow these rocks to smithereens. Looking at this script, it is very clear that I have no idea how to spell that word. Anyway, we blow these rocks up, get the thingy, and then that is quest complete. For the next section, I need to earn kudos at the Varrock Museum. So I clean off a bunch of samples, I place them back into their respective displays, and then I also let this historian know of all the things I've been able to do, like completing quests and stuff like that, and it gives me just enough kudos to start the Bon Voyage quest. Luckily, that section was much faster than the previous one, thank God. Now to do the last quest for this requirement. Bon Voyage. Great name, by the way. I really love the writing of the names in this game. I know I've said it a few times, but it's just so charming. So we start this by talking to the foreman, and he tells us that we need to get some wood for his new boat, but we need to talk to the sawmill operator near Varrock first. Simple enough, I walk over there and chat him up. He tells us that his wood isn't up for the challenge of sailing, so we need to talk to the woodcutting guild in Hosidius to see if they can provide the lumber for this expedition. After talking to the wood people, we find out that the wood requested is redwood, which is fucking crazy because those things are huge. Is this going to be like a cruise ship or something? With the wood being sent over, all is good in that department, and now we can meet the crew. And oh boy, remember what I said about the writing? This section right here is exactly what I'm talking about. It's great. The navigator tells us all of the horrific shit that has happened, and you know what? In fact, why don't I just let him tell you? Yeah, so the first boat didn't really float. The second suffered from feature creep, which means they kept adding shit that it really didn't need. The third was made of some aphrodisiac, I think, and a sea monster came to it. The fourth used a different type of aphrodisiac, but this one only worked on icebergs. The fifth one crashed into the sixth one. We straight up lost the seventh. I have no idea where we put it. And then the eighth one is here, but about 12 seconds out of sync, so we can't really use it. The ninth one was made out of magic logs, so it kind of became sentient in a way. Then it developed a severe depression and then ran into Crandor. So you could say that this voyage hasn't gone quite as well as you would like. Oh my god, this shit is cursed, literally. So it is our job to find a way to protect the crew from this curse. In order to do that, we talk to this pirate guy over here. Him and Ahab tell us that there are two main options to protect from this curse. One thing is like a potion or a drink called sea legs, and the other is like a special set of bones. We talk to this old man who gives us the bones, so that was simple enough. Now, in order to make this sea legs potion, we need to get 2 things of vodka and an unfinished Marintil potion that we can take to the apothecary in Varrock. Holy, 2 vodkas? Wait a minute, that's great. That's gonna be so strong. That's a strong potion, let me tell you. We take both of those items back to the navigator and begin the journey. And as it turns out, I was right. That potion was very strong. So strong, in fact, that anyone who drank it is now passed out on the floor. Oh, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, we have to be the captain right now, and we have to pilot this ship to the island so that we don't end up being the 10th ship in that long list of failed voyages. You might not believe it, but I had no idea what I was doing in this little mini game. But it was kind of cool. This is the first mini game in a quest, I think. I know that there's more in the future, because I've watched buy release and stuff like that, but this was the first one I did, so that's pretty cool. Took me a little while to get my bearings on it, but, you know, we eventually got there. Luckily, I am good at what I do, and we safely make it to Fossil Island and finish the quest. Nice. It is now finally time to get on with the next step of the clue. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, so we just need to dig right over here. And, oh shit, it's a fight. I am wearing graceful, I have nothing on me to fight, and now I shall run away. Okay, back at it again. I forgot to bring anti-poison. What is wrong with me? I literally just died to this poison a second ago. Oh well, at least I have food. I should be fine. Oh god, this poison is going to be the death of me. I can tell already. Okay, zeros across the board. Who the fuck is this guy? Oh, he's doing the same thing I'm doing. Nice. Oh, he's praying mage. Oh my god, he's destroying his. Holy shit. That's a 10. That's pretty good. Okay. 8. Okay, it looks like he's... Ow. Ow. It looks like he's only doing melee attacks now. So, I'm gonna switch to pray melee. Ow, fuck. Pray melee. Oh, he immediately swapped, and I wasn't fast enough. He played me like a fucking fiddle. He played me like a goddamn fiddle. Alright, this is what I like to call desperation. Round 2. Putting prayer on. Got anti-poisons. Here we go. I have a swap of gear just in case. We'll see if I need it. Oh my god, he's hitting me so fucking hard. This is not a good thing. Ow. Ow. Actually, let me put this on, since I have Prey Mage up. If I'm correct in my thinking, he won't attack me with any lightning if I have Prey Mage on. I don't have Quick Prayer selected. I forgot to do that. Whatever. Okay. Put some more defense on. I don't know if that's a smart call, but we're doing it. I don't... Fuck. Yeah, there we go. I can do this. But honestly, I'm just going to leave it up. Hopefully it's good. Take this tuna on the floor. It's my desperation. This dude's so fucking mean. Oh my god. Stop hitting me so hard, please. I just want your fucking... I just want your loot. Okay. Okay, we're making good progress here. Is that 44 HP? 36 now? Drink my anti-poison. Fuck you, that's right. Oh, it's a 10. Oh, we've got to have this, right? My prayer's getting mighty low, though. That's kind of scary. Come on. No, stop. Stop. Okay. Okay, come on. Two prayer points left. Come on, he's almost dead. Okay, I'm out of prayer. Oh, this could be bad. Yeah, just keep meleeing me. That's fine. Yes! Yes, get fucked. Another clue. Alright. After finally taking down that literal fucking nightmare, I get my next step, which is to head to Catherby and speak to, Elena? Eleni? I'm so sorry. Elena? I'm sorry. She gives us a little puzzle thing, and thankfully with RuneLight, God, RuneLight's so fucking good, by the way. It is no trouble at all to complete it. Alright, looks like we're headed to Karamja. I've got to wear some of those things, and it looks like it'll be another fight. Thankfully this time it tells me what, like, combat level it is, so hopefully I can be prepared this time. Alright, and he is dead. Perfect. Now I need to re-emote, I believe. Yes, the next step is a Faerie ring? Oh, fuck, I don't think I have access to those. Okay, let me just look and see how do I get access to Faerie rings. I have a bad feeling about this. Oh, it's just Fairy Tale Part 2. Cool, no problem. What are the requirements for that? Oh no. Please, anything but that. Luckily, however, you don't actually need to finish the quest in order to gain access to the Fairy Rings. You just have to start it. So, don't mind me, I'm just gonna start it real fast and not finish this quest for a long, long time. They literally make you wait 5 minutes just standing here, staring at the Master Farmer, gazing into his eyes, uncovering his secrets with no words exchanged. Once those 5 minutes are up, we head into Xanaris, look through Fairy Nuff's things, and oh wow, this place looks like shit. Oops. Anyway, we find a document that I'm pretty sure is written in wingdings. We match it to a wall that also has wingdings written all over it. And then we talk to the fairy godfather. Can you tell that I was not paying attention at all during this time? All I wanted to do was finish this scroll. And by God, I will fucking do it if it is the last thing I do. The fairy godfather tells us something or other, gives us access to the fairy rings, and then we teleport all over the place so we can use them at our own leisure. Now, I fucked up this teleport a bunch of times, so we're going to pretend like I knew exactly what I was doing, and I'm going to cut all of that out, so don't worry about it. And truly after too long, we teleport to this small island with a spade in hand. Are you guys proud of me? I fucking remembered it this time. I dig up my very first hard clue scroll reward casket. Alright, let's see what's inside. Okay, it's worth 104k, that's pretty exciting. I'll be honest, it doesn't really look that impressive to me. Okay, let's see. We got a rune longsword. I already have one of those. I get 13 of these things. I don't know what those are. A magic longbow and then some nature runes. Oh, they're called purple sweets. And oh my god, they're worth a lot of money. What the hell? Alright, well, that's kind of cool. Hey Hans, a promise is a promise. So here's what I got out of the hard clue scroll that you gave me a little while back. I know it's been a while, but here's what I got. I got a rune longsword, pretty cool. I got these purple sweets, which are really valuable. I didn't know. I got a magic longbow and some nature runes. So that's kind of cool, right? Hans?
Who are you and what are you talking about?
That hurts, Hans. That hurts. Well, there you have it, everyone. That is my very first hard clue scroll ever. Done and in my inventory. I apologize for dragging this out into 2 videos, but as you can see, there was way too much to cram it into a single one, and I didn't want to cut out too much of what I was going through. With all of that out of the way, it is now time to refocus and set my eyes onto something new. I alluded to it a few episodes ago, and I saw in the comments someone guessed correctly where I am headed. With these quests done, and 65 combat, it is now time to take on one of RuneScape's other most iconic quests, Monkey Madness 1. But until then, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video, and I will see you all later. Goodbye.